through the school, the old school, and you can see through.
We're in front of the Israeli School, Universal Practical Knowledge, the Philadelphia Division, here at 3226 Cheltenham Avenue in Philadelphia. We're standing in front of the school right now, getting a description of the 12 tribe sign that's been painted by one of the brothers that was in the school: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel.
Shalom. Shalom. You've been waiting for this day, so this day has finally come. A lot of you have been wondering where this knowledge that you've been hearing is coming from, and the powerful truth that you've been hearing, how this was established. Well, we finally were able to arrange for the priests to come down from New York and spend some time with us. And I'd like to introduce them if I can. These are some great brothers. We're very glad to have them with us. We want to make them feel as warm as possible, because this is their work and the extension of their work and what they've laid down some time ago. I'd like to introduce, first of all, priest and six-shield general, fourth in command in the nation of Israel, Lahab. I'd like to salute this brother. Macho. Barak. Yeshabim, which means sit. And I'm going to turn it over now to priest General Lahab.
Water, brother. I'd like to say this, starting off, we're very impressed at your school here, and we're very impressed to see that the brothers and sisters in Philadelphia think enough of the Most High and the Bible and the truth and your nationality to be a part of this, because most of the brothers and sisters are running from the truth.
You mean everything you need, because I know you mean everything to Christ, and Christ means everything to me.
I called on the Lord. I said, man, Father, this is real. Will you watch over them? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you called for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they will follow the law, they doing it. You said under your house shot they ought to love one another, and they doing it.
Shalom, Israel. It's time to come get your full dose of truth for the week.
You got Mondays, history class, taught by Officer 500 Shariwan and Officer 500 Ahabawan. 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday, you got Word to the Unwise podcast from 6 to 7 p.m. Followed by the main event, Captain and Priest Padaria teaching scripture breakdown, the Bible like you never heard it before. 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. Wednesday, we got Priest and Officer 1000 of Waja teaching you all about the law. Tune in. 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thursday, you got myself, Priest and Officer 5000 Kazak Moth, joined by Priest and Officer 500 Barak Yah, teaching you the Brotherhood class from 5 to 7 p.m. Friday, learn to speak in the holy tongue, the Lashawan Kodash class, taught by Officer of 1000, Qatar. 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Hey, listen.
Shalom. This is the all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple, and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
Call the first priest up. State your registry. Atazarak Ban Yahawda Ban Yashiala. Atazarak Ban Yahawda Ban Yashiala. Yahawba Shim Yaw Shab Rakathum. Yahawba Shim Yaw Shab Rakathum. So, Yahusha, which means to Israel.
Majum means to stand. Which means turn and face the east. So Lord's Prayer. Abanau. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Ayah. Shomka. Yahweh. Malakaka. Tabala. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Baratazak. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. The thunder now. The come. Cab. You're warm. Wasalak now. Kawak now. Kasalak now. Kawak now. Allah. Yahana. Run say one. A ball. Oh, shine now. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Waha'ala. Waha'ala. Aman. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us our debts.
forgive us our debts,
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Got the power. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah,
Baba Shah.
Baba Kushah,
Thunder now.
the thunder now,
Kat.
Akak,
Kat.
Akak,
Ah.
Lara Parah,
Baba.
Kalamakala,
Call Matawa.
Wakal Matawa,
Kat.
Akak,
That's a heart.
Atahar,
That's a rain.
Matazaran,
Kat.
Akak,
Young.
Makayam,
Mat.
Amathim,
Kat.
Akak,
What?
Arakawa,
That's an Allah.
Atamahala,
Gar Shan.
the Garshan,
Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah.
Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah,
Wada Aman.
the Wada Aman,
in the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh Shah,
In the name of Yahweh Shah,
please give us the power,
please give us the power
to heal
to heal
all manner of sickness,
all manner of
and
sickness,
all manner of disease,
and all manner of disease,
power to cleanse the lepers,
the power to cleanse the leper,
the power to raise the dead,
the power to raise the dead,
the power against unclean spirits,
the powers against unclean
to
spirits,
cast them out.
to cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shah,
In the name of Yahweh Shah,
thank you, so be it.
thank you, so be it.
Bless Israel. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah,
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa,
Yasha Allah.
Wayashial,
Wahabayat.
Wahabayah,
Party.
Sapari,
Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah.
Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah,
Wada Aman.
the Wada Aman,
Aman, in the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh Shah,
In the name of Yahweh Shah,
bless us
bless us
and Israel
and Israel
and the school.
and the school.
In the name of Yahweh Shah,
In the name of Yahweh Shah,
thank you, so be it.
thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah,
Ayani.
Ayani,
Al-Hari.
Al-Hari,
Ayan.
Malayan,
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah,
Sorry.
Azari,
Sorry.
Azari,
Ayn.
Ma'ai,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Shah.
Aisha,
Shamayam.
Shamayan,
Barakatizah.
Waratazah,
Ayathan.
Ayathan,
Hamawat.
Lamawat,
Gorka.
Regorka,
Yanawam.
all Yanawam,
Shamarka.
Shamarka,
Hana.
Hana,
La'ah.
La'ah,
Yanawam.
Yanawam,
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah,
Yayashan.
Yaishan,
Shalomar.
Shalomar,
Yasharal.
Yasharal,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Shamarka.
Shamarka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Zorka.
Zorka,
Yad.
Al Yad,
Yamyak.
Yamyanka,
Yahamamah.
Yamam,
Hashemash.
Hashemash,
La'ah.
La'ah,
Yakaka.
Yakaka,
Wayrak.
Wayirah,
Allah Yullah.
Allah Yallah,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka,
Makal Ra.
Makal Rai,
Yashamar.
Yashamar,
Akmi Pasha.
Asapasha,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamar.
Yashamar,
Taza Akmi.
Taza'aka,
Wabu Akmi.
Walawa'aka,
Mayatha.
Malithah,
Wa'ai Awlam.
Wa'ai
Alam, in the English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills,
I will lift up my eyes unto the hill,
from whence cometh my help.
with which cometh my help.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasharallah
he that keepeth Yashial
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and for even forevermore.
Psalms 83. Allah Hayam.
Allah Hayam,
Al Dami Yanaka.
Al Damiyanaka,
Al Takarash.
Al Thakarash,
Al Tashakwat.
Al Thashakwas,
Al
Al
Yahana.
Kayahana,
Al Yagi.
Al Yabika,
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan,
Washamanai. Wamashanai.
Ramasha Nayaka,
Naash. Nasha. Nashawat.
Nashawah,
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash,
Al Aimaka.
Al Amaka,
Yan Yawa.
Al Yamar,
Sawab.
Sawab,
Wayata'ai. What?
Wayafaya,
Wayataya.
Say it again.
Wayataya. Tazawah.
Wayafaya, Tazawah,
Al Tazakawaya.
Altazakawanyaka,
Amora
Amora,
Kawa
Lakawa,
Wanakaki
Wanakakita,
Magoya
Magoya,
Wala'ai
Wala'ai, Yashakar,
Shem Yasharal
Shem Yashiala,
Wa
Iwa,
Kaya
Kaya,
Aitazu
Naya Aitazawa, La,
Kadwa
Ikadwa,
Yak
Aoyaka,
Yak
Rayak,
Yakuwak
Yakawaka,
Ahoya
Ahoya,
Alawam
Alawam,
Wayashamai
Wayashamai,
Alayam
Alayam,
Abu
Mara'aba,
Ahagari
Wahagari,
Ball
Gabal,
Anuwan
Wa'amawan,
Amalak
Wa'amalak,
Alashak
Palashak,
Anushak
Amushabi,
Tazawur
Tazawur,
Ramashawur
Ram Ashawur,
Nalawa
Malawa,
Imam
Imam,
Ayawa
Hayawa,
Wa
Zarawai,
Wayanawat
Labani Lawak,
Salah
Salah,
Ayasha
Alisha,
Laham
Laham,
Kamadi
Kamadi,
Kasaya Sara'at
Kasayasa Ra'a,
Kayabi
Kayabi,
Wanakor
Malikol,
Yashua
Kawayashwa,
Nashamadu
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayanda Ra'at
Ba'ayanda Ara,
Ayawa
Ayawa,
Aman
Daman,
La'adam
La'adam,
Shayatham
Shayathama,
Yabu
Nadiyamawa,
Kara
Kairab,
Wakazabah
Wakazabah,
Wakazabah
Wakazabah,
Wakatazor
Wakatazor,
Mana'at
Mana'at,
Nasiyakum
Kal Nasiyakama,
Ashur
Ashur,
Morwa
Amorwa,
Nayarashah
Nayarashah,
Lanawa
Lanawa,
At Nayawa
Nawa,
Alahayam
Alahayam,
Alahayab
Alahayah,
Shayatham
Shayathama,
Golden
the Gogala,
Quash
the Quash,
Rakat
the Pony Rakat,
Ash
Ka'ash,
Iri Ira
Saba Iri Ira,
Wakalabah
Wakalaba,
Alahat
Kalahat,
Ariyam
Ariyam,
Kantabadam
Kantaradama,
Basa Ira
Basa Irika,
Babasafu Papa
Babasa Pasta,
Babahalam
Babahalam,
Mala'a
Mala'a,
Payaham
Panyaham,
Polawan
Walawan,
Wayabakwashu
Wayabakwashwa,
Shumka
Shumka,
Yahweh
Yahweh,
Bashu
Yabashwa,
Wayabaharu
Wayabahawa,
Ayahai
Ayahai,
Wayaparu
Wayapapara,
Wayabadu
Wayabadwa,
Wayadawad
Wayadawad,
Kaya
Kayat,
Tha
Atha,
Shumka
Shumka,
Yahweh
Yahweh,
Bad
Labaka,
Ayawan
Ayawan,
Al-Kalaha Ratiza
Alcohol Ratiza. In the English, keep not thou silent.
Keep not thou silent.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
hold not thy peace,
hold not thy peace,
and be not still.
and be not still.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
for lo,
for lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted
consulted
against thy hidden ones.
against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
Come,
Come, and let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation,
that the name of Yasharallah
that the name of Yahshua
may be no more remembered.
may be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together
But they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Eden
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of Moab
and the Hagarim,
and of Hapharim,
the Baal
the Baal
and Ammon
and Am
and Amalek,
and
the
Amalek,
Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kizon,
at the brook of Kizon,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They have came as done for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like a rib,
and like Z.
and like Z.
Yea,
Yea,
all the princes of Zabah,
all the princes of Zabah
and as Zalmunna,
and of Zamun,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let's take to
the
ourselves
houses of Yahweh in possession.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and after slain.
Sets the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled.
And troubled.
Forever.
Forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou. Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Like the Most High.
Like the Most High.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
Bless his prayer. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Yaka Allah.
Wa Yaka Allah. Wa Allah
Matazad Ya'ah.
Matazad Ya'ah.
Alawak Yahanna.
Alawak Yahanna.
Ha Alawakim.
Ha Alawakim.
Ha Sharani.
Ha Sharani.
Akwata Zayani.
Akwata Zayani.
Akaya Yoni.
Akaya Yoni.
Ha Akwati.
Wa Ha Akwati.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Bahashim Yahushua.
The
water Aman.
In the English, bless you Yahweh.
Bless you Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angel.
And the angel.
Commanding General Yahanna.
Commanding General Yahanna.
The general.
The general.
The captain.
The captain.
The officer.
The officer.
The trooper.
The troop.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Sorry. Please turn. Shabim. Please be seated.
All right, most high in Christ. All right, we just finished out the closing of the Feast of First Fruits. All right, and now we're getting into, kind of back to the normal seasons where every 7 days we have the Lord's Sabbath. Okay, this is a Saturday, a mandatory holy convocation. All right, the Lord said every 7 days to gather. What we do in the UPK is we gather and we hold camp every Saturday. And it is holy, it is glorious being at camp. You know what I mean? Check out I.S.U.P.K. Detroit. You know what I mean? See what we're doing out on the streets and what we're doing for our people. All right, so with that said, as tradition, we're going to read 7 verses in the Hebrew, and then we'll break it down in the English. All right, go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 9. Wa Amar Alakam by Ith Hawa La Amar Awakar Labadiyah Sha'ath the come, verse 10, Yahweh, Allah Yakam, Hawabaha, Athakam, Wahanakam, Hayawam, Kakawa, Kabaya, Hashemayim, Labar, verse 11, Yahweh, Allahaya, Abawathkam, Yasap, Al Yakam, Kakam, Al, Alap, Pa'im, Yum, Waya, Barakah, Athkam, Ka'ashar, Dabar, Lakam, verse 12, Ayakaha, Ashaha, Labadiyah, Tarahakam, Wamai, Shakam, Wayar Yabakam, verse 13. Habawa Lakam. Anashakant Anashayam. Ha Kamayam. Wana Banyam. Wayadayam. La Shabbat Yakam. Wayashak Mama. Bara'ash Yakam, verse 14. Watha Ainwa Aithaya Watha Amari Wa Tawab Ha Dabar Ashar Dabarath La Ashar Wath. It's the end of the 7th verse.
Come. Yeah, so we're in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, starting at verse 9.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 9 in the English. And I spake unto you at that time, saying, I am not able to bear you myself alone.
Come, so we're getting into, like I said last week, this is probably my favorite book in the entire Bible. You know what I mean? Between Deuteronomy and the book of Revelations, these are my personal favorite books. All right. So we're going to start breaking down, really understanding more of the spirit behind these laws, statutes, and commandments. And what this brother was saying right now, he's saying, I'm not able to bear you myself alone. All right. Meaning, leading the children of Israel, there's so many of us. You know what I mean? And just think of it in a practical way. You know what I mean? Tazarak, he probably got 20 ribs. Ka'ar got a bunch of ribs. And we making babies. You know what I mean? Our nation is growing. And what we need is brothers to do things decently in order. We need a good structure. All right? In order to do this, we need brothers, to pick up their sword, brothers who are going to obey the laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I mean? Be militant, follow orders. And this is what we need in the nation of Israel. Keep going.
Verse 10. The Lord your God hath multiplied you.
That's what I just said. The Lord your God has multiplied you. We grew very large in number. Keep going.
And behold, ye are this day as the stars of heaven for a multitude.
God, and as you start reading through this book, certain parables will make sense. You read in the book of Revelation about being the stars of heaven. You read about in the book of Revelations, the nation of Israel being known as a woman. You know what I mean? These different parables start making sense as you read this whole book. Okay, this is a parable for the Lord saying he blessed us. You know what I mean? It says in Psalms that children are of the Lord. They're a heritage or inheritance of the Lord. This is something that the Most High, gave us. The ability to be fruitful and multiply. This is a blessing from the Most High. Keep reading.
Verse 11. The Lord God of your fathers make you 1,000 times so many more as ye are, and bless you as he hath.
He promised us to be, what was that in Genesis? A great multitude of nations. That was a promise given to us. A promise made to Jacob, that you would be a great multitude of nations from your seed. And what did Jacob had? He had 13 sons. Could you imagine that, as a blessing to a father having all those sons? You know what I mean? I got, I think 5 or 6 sons. And I remember so many times brothers looking at what I have saying, damn, you got all them boys? Because we understand that is a blessing from the Lord. And through men, what do you get? You get a larger inheritance. You know what I mean? So many times brothers will say this. One man can sleep with 100 women, you know what I mean, within a week, and all those women can get pregnant. That's a superpower, damn near, that a man has. The ability to be fruitful and multiply. You know what I mean? And better believe when it said in Deuteronomy, we are above all nations on the face of the earth. Why do you think all these women want to sleep with us? You know what I mean? There's something different about us. We have the ability to be fruitful and multiply and lay it down. You know what I mean? We are the example of a masculine man. You know what I mean? That's what we are. Keep reading.
Verse 12. How can I myself alone bear your cumbrance and your burden and your strife?
And understand that it's a burden to lead the nation of Israel. It's a very large burden that Commanding General YAHANNA has, which is why he's so highly respected in my eyes. It is a very, very large burden. Extremely large burden. You know what I mean? There's a time in the New Testament where Christ said, if it possible, Lord, remove this burden from me. It's a very large burden leading blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous. Keep going.
Verse 13. Take you wise men and understanding and known among your tribes, and I will make them rulers over you.
God, this is the therefore. Because it's such a large burden, take you wise men of understanding. Like this is, how many times you hear a fake Israelite group say, where is I.S.U.P.K in the Bible? This is an example right here. In the I.S.U.P.K, we took wise men of understanding. You know what I mean? Commanding General YAHANNA, as much as I respect that man, I remember speaking to General Mahaiman one time. You know, he asked me a question about if I trusted somebody. I said, Salagi, sir, I don't even trust myself. Whatever you want me to do, just tell me, I'll do it. And he said, that's an excellent, answer, brother. And as I said that, I also said, and Salagi, in saying that, I don't want to be disrespectful to any of the captains when I say that. Because there's so many captains and officers of 5,000 that I would lay my life down for. And when you think about how many, do you know how many badass captains are in this school?
We have one.
You know what I mean? We got Captain Dart, Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? That brother tells me to do anything. Call out one con. Then you get down to the officers of 5,000s. How many 5,000s are in this school? These brothers are wise men of understanding. You know what I mean? Who have dedicated their lives to perfecting themselves, dedicating their lives to, knowing this Bible inside out. And what did Isaiah said? He said that, no other book shall, meet his mate. Meaning there's no other wisdom out there more valuable in life than this Bible. And these officers of 5,000 and above have dedicated their lives to knowing this book inside out. These are wise men of understanding. This is the I.S.U.P.K in the Bible right here. Keep going.
Salaki, sir, if I could.
Yeah, please.
What you're saying is so heavy because many people, look at us and they wonder, why is he following these men? You're just following people, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, the captains, the generals, the captains, and the brothers of 5,000, they so heavy, they done proven themselves for us to be able to follow them with our eyes closed. You understand? So they literally prove themselves. They teach us, every day about how to move as a respectful man, as a real man. You know what I'm saying? So just to think about what you were saying is just so heavy because it's easy for brothers like us to follow these heavy brothers because they proven themselves to the Lord. You understand? They proven themselves 100%. So it's no problem. It's easy for me to lay down myself for any one of these brothers, all the way down to the brothers of 50 to troopers, they going through the process of proving their self, Salakia.
Yeah, that's so heavy, you know what I mean? And speaking of that rank, You know, what I find so valuable about this, you know, this rank structure is I could go to the UK, I could go across the earth, and I meet a captain in the school, I'm not even questioning, you know what I mean, what that brother has to say. You know what I mean? I don't have to know you and call you every day. I just know you're captain of this, officer 5,000 of this, officer of 1,000, officer of 500. I already know what you've proven. You know what I mean? I know exactly who I'm dealing with. I go across the world, be the brother of officer of 5,000. I already know what's in your mind. You know what I mean? I already know this is a badass brother, a wise man of understanding. You know what I mean? And what you see in the UPK, there's so many schools. Like we're reading this right here. We have the ability to lead the nation of Israel. Think about that. You got a brother in Brazil right now, officer of 50. Brothers in Honduras. Show to the brothers in Honduras. I believe he's a 500 now. You know what I mean? I can go to travel into Honduras today and know that there's a place of safety. I know there's a wise brother there, officer of 500, you know, who has the ability to raise up a camp, raise up people in Honduras, teach them, lead them, guide them. You know what I mean? Seen officers of 50 given that task. There's an officer of 50 out in Alaska. You know what I mean? I know Alaska is safe because of that brother. You know what I mean? It's such a heavy thing that we do in this school. Keep going.
Hey,
yeah, please.
You know, when the scriptures say one body, it literally means one body. Just like the brother just brought out, we can go over to Honduras. If you got a captain over there, that captain going to tell us the same thing that Captain Adara tell us here in Detroit. You know, we one body, our minds are one. You understand? So the teachings that Commander General YAHANNA done set down to us and taught us how to be captains and 5,000s, you know, just men of the Lord. It doesn't change from the area that you go in. That's why it's easy to go over to another country and see a brother, a captain over there, and whatever he says, just kind of because he's a wise man. He's set in that place for a reason. You understand? But all of these captains, all these generals, their breakdown going to be similar, just almost on point. That's the same. You understand? They're going to direct you the same. So that's why it's easy for us to move the way we do. Salakia, sir.
Damn right. Damn right. You know what I mean? And you know, I'll add one more quick thing. You know, a lot of these officers of 50 understand that these are brothers extremely capable, you know, of leading this nation. The difference between sometimes like a 50 and say an officer of 5,000 is he might just be a little more seasoned with his words. You know what I mean? But that understanding is still the same. You know, you see a trooper in this school, he's given the formula to get off cigarettes. You know what I mean? He becomes a 50. He has shown that he had the ability, you know, to overcome that demon. Now that brother just has to learn to translate that knowledge, you know, to somebody else. But he understands it. It was shown to him, and he showed that he can do it. You know what I mean? Like General YAHANNA says this all the time, that there are troopers in this school, you know what I mean, a million times more fit to lead blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous than any preacher you have ever seen.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? That like we really have to understand that these men of understanding is exactly what these scriptures say. Men, you know, wise men of understanding. You know what I mean? We can't take this lightly. All right, let's keep going.
Verse 14. And ye answer me and said, the thing which thou hast spoken is good for us to do.
It is good for us to do. We read in the book of Numbers, you know, the Most High consulting the elders. You read it in the book of Job. You read it in, I believe, Chronicles and Kings. In Revelations, the 24 elders, you know, that sit around the throne. The Most High, you know, holds counsels with these brothers before he gives a order. You know what I mean? This is a good thing to have, brothers that can come together and hold a council on how we're going to do something or get something done. You know what I mean? It's so important. What did Christ say? That this body, how can the body operate without, its toe or its foot or its hand? Every part of the body is important. All right? And this is why the Most High said this is a good thing for us to do. Keep going.
Verse 15. So I took the chief of the tribe, So I took the chief of your tribes, wise men and known, and made them heads over you, captains over thousands, captains over hundreds, and captains over 50, and captains over tens, and officers among your tribes.
This is what was good to do. You read in Revelations that, Christ said he'll return when 12,000 men from each tribe, come and serve him. That 144,000, this is what we're building in the I.S.U.P.K. Wise brothers from each tribe, wise men of understanding, who will lead this nation. All right. Let's drop that, get back to the Hebrew.
Khan. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 15. Wait. 16. Chapter 1, verse 16. Waya tazawaha ath shapat yakam ba'aith hahawa'a la'amar shamai bayan Aka yakam washapat thumb tazadak banya ayash wa banya aha yawa wa banya Gorwa, verse 17. La'ah, thakam yar, wa, panyam, bama shapat, kakwa tan, Ka Gadol Tashamai Wan La'a Tha Gawar Wa Mapan Ya Ayash Kaya Hamashapat La'a Laha Yam Hawa'a Wahadabar Ashar Yakwashaha Makam Thakwar Bawan Alaya Washam Aith Yawa, verse 18. Wa'a tazawaha thakam ba'aith hahawaha ath cow hadabar yam ashar the shawan, verse 19. Wana sa'a maha Rab Wa Nalak Ath Kal Hama Dabar Ha Gadawa La Waha Nawa Raha. Haha waha. Ashar. Raya. Thumb. The rock. Ha'ar. Hara. Ha'a. Maria. Ka. Ashar. Tazawaha. Yahweh. Allah. Hayan wa. Thamwa. Wana baha Aid. Kodash. Baranai. Verse 20. Wa Aimar. Alakam. Ba'atham. Aid. Har. Ha'amor. Ya. Ashar. Yahweh. Alaha. Yanawa. Nathan. Lanawa. Verse 21. Ra'aha. Nathan. Yahweh. Alahayak. Lapan Yaka. Ath. Ha'ara. Taza. Al-Ha. Rosh. Ka. Ishar. Dabar. Yahweh. Alahaya. Abba. Thayak. Laka. Al. Thayar. Wa'ah. Chath. It's the end of the 7 verses.
Most High in Christ. Let's get the next 7 in the English. Starting at verse 16.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 16 in the English. And I charged your judges at that time, saying, hear the causes between your brethren, and judge righteously between every man and his brother, and the stranger that is with him.
And these wise men of understanding, they had the ability, to look at a situation. They had the ability to judge a matter, judge something going on and do it righteously. This was charged for them to do it. There's a story of, I was here, General Hyman talk about that sodomite in Boys to Men. You know what I mean? He didn't sit there and say, oh, because you're in Boys to Men, you get to be treated better than a trooper or than an officer of 50, officer of 500. Muhammad said, I don't give a damn who you are. You understand? You got to go through these ranks just as everybody else. He is not a respecter of persons. Like these brothers right here, these are righteous brothers who are not respecters of persons. You see how many times, in this world, in Esau's kingdom, where they let the rich man go off. You know what I mean? They let Donald Trump. Is Donald Trump still not president? Whole man, found guilty of touching a 13-year-old girl. You know what I mean? Sitting here trying to hide all these Epstein files, for whatever sexual deviancies he was a part of. And he's still the goddamn president. This is not a nation that judges righteously. The Lord said, judge righteously. You understand? We're seeing these different, Hebrew Israelite groups fall apart because they are a respecter of persons. They don't look at a man and say, well, he's getting pegged, he's doing this, he's doing that, therefore we should not follow him. They sit there and say, no, this brother has a name. This brother was battling, other men under Saw Netter in the conscious community. These are famous men that we need to respect and listen to, that we need to turn a blind eye to when they're doing some fuckery. The Lord said to judge righteously. That's what we do in the UPK. We judge righteously. So much so that there's these brothers in other Israelite groups are asking us to judge their matters. They're calling us for counsel, asking what should we do in this situation? What do you advise that we do? Because they recognize that we judge righteously. Keep going.
Hey, Slacky, if I could.
Come.
You know, that's what separates us apart from any group, from any Christian, any fake Israelite group, any things of that nature. Because the righteous judgment that we give is of the Lord. You understand? We don't respect persons that where you think we grew up together and I'm leaning in your favor. You know, it don't work like that. Just like how you brought out about Trump. Trump not in jail because the judges respect him, because there's a lot of people out here that respect him, you know, and they respect his money. It's more or less respecting his money. You know, we don't care about your money. We don't care about what you have. You know, what we do is sit down, listen to the situation, and we give a judgment upon the situation, not who you are. You know, that's the difference being an ISUPK. We follow the Bible to the T.
Damn right.
You understand? To the T. You know, so all you getting is righteous judgment here. You understand? Salaki.
God, so heavy. So heavy. The water for peace. Keep going.
Wakan. Verse 17. Ye shall not respect persons in judgment.
There it is, respecting persons in judgment. This is one of the ways you judge righteously. Keep going.
But ye shall hear the small as well as the great.
Ye shall hear the poor just as much as you listen to the rich. You shall listen to the man that, you know, nobody knows of, never heard of him. The same way you judge, you know, Michael Jordan himself. You know what I mean? A famous man. You shall hear both matters. Keep going.
Ye shall not be afraid of the face of man.
Shall not be afraid of the face of man. Too many times, and we struggle with that. We don't struggle in that in here, in this school. You know what I mean? You can't fear man. You got to fear the Most High. You can't fear the brother that's in front of you. Take that Negro to counsel.
Yeah, right.
I don't care if he's, you know, officer of 5,000 and you're a trooper. If he has offended you, let that brother know that you are offended and take him to counsel. That's how we got to operate. You can't fear man. You want to see I.S.U.P.K. in the scriptures? Look at every goddamn wall in the I.S.U.P.K. school, and you are going to see no cowards. No cowards are allowed in this school. Sometimes I hear brothers say, well, you know, if I feel like joining I.S.U.P.K., I will. Who the hell said we'll let you in here?
Yeah, right.
No cowards are allowed in this school. Keep on.
For the judgment is God's. And the
Keep going.
And the cause that is too hard for you, bring it unto me, and I will hear it.
Keep going.
Verse 18. And I commanded you at the time all things which we should do. Verse 19. And when we departed from Horeb, we went through all that great and terrible wilderness.
Like, you know what I mean? Again, they're coming out of the wilderness. We're going into our land, and we're establishing order. We're establishing the way things need to be done. Like, we're celebrating the Lord's Passover every year. Like, these stories right here should remind you of our past, remind you of our history, remind us of the Lord's power in defeating our enemies. Remind us of why it's so important to be perfect coming into our land, to have righteous judgment, to have wise men of understanding above us, to make sure that we do everything in order. We're establishing, our laws, statutes, and commandments in our land. Keep going.
Which ye saw by the way of the mountain of the Amorites, as the Lord our God commanded us. And we came to Kadesh Barney.
Keep going.
Keep reading. Verse 20. And I saw unto you, ye are coming to the mountains of the Amorites, which the Lord our God doeth give unto us.
Keep going.
Verse 21. Behold, the Lord thy God hath set the land before thee. Go up and possess it, as the Lord God of thy fathers hath said unto thee. Fear not, neither be discouraged.
Come, take your inheritance, black man, Hispanic man. Don't be afraid of what I've promised you. Be afraid of what I've promised to give you. This land is yours. Keep going.
Verse 22. And ye came near unto me, every one of you, and said, we will send men before us, and they shall search us out the land, and bring us word again by what way we must go up, and unto what cities we shall come.
God, and you're seeing us in our humility right here. Tell us where to go. Tell us what to do. Tell us how to take this inheritance. What we should do when we get to the land of Israel. You're sitting here seeing black men and Hispanic men humble themselves before the Most High. You know what I mean? Just like good children, a good son, a good daughter would look at their father and say, what do you want me to do, Father? Where do you want me to go, Abba? Imagine if that's how your children spoke to you. What do you want me to do today, Dad? You want me to get this done at school? No problem. You want me to do my homework after this? No problem. You want me to behave myself in a certain way at school? No problem, Dad. This is the humility that we're supposed to be carrying. Keep going. That's the end of the verse? All right, let's pick it back up in the Hebrew.
Khan. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 22, 23. Wayayat ba ba'aith yanaya hadabar wayakor ka makam shah nayam Aishar Anashayam Ayash Achad La Shabbat, verse 24. Waya Panwa Wayai Lawa Hahar Ha Waya Bawa I Nakha Asha Salakia Ashkal Wayar Gawa Atha, verse 25. Waya Hwaha Wa Baya Dam Maparya Ha'arataza Waya Dawa Al Yan Wa Wayash Bawa Ath Nawa Dabar Waya Marwa Tawabaha Ha'arataza Ashar Yahweh Alha Yana Wa Nathan La Nawa, verse 26. wa la'a Abba yakam la al tha wa thamar wa ath paya Yahweh Allah la yakam. Verse 27. Watha ragan wa bahor ba'ahor yakam. Watha'a mar wa bashan ath Yahweh athan wa ha wa tazah ya nawa ma arataza ma tazarayam la thathan athan wa bayad ha amar ya la hashan la asham yad nawa. Verse 28. Anahan wa al-yam akayan wa ha masawa ath laba banwa la amar aim gadawal wa aram mama nawa ara yam gadotha wa waba tazawar wrath ba shamyam wagam banya ain koyam ra'ayan wa sham. Verse 29. Wa amar al kam al tha'arataza wan wa la'a thayar iwan maham. It's the end of the 7th verse.
Most High in Christ. Let's get the next 7 in the English.
This is Deuteronomy 1, verse 23 in the English. And the saying pleased me well, and I took 12 men of you, one of a tribe.
One of each tribe. 12 men, 12 tribes of Israel. Keep on.
Verse 24. And they turned and went up into the mountain and came unto the valley of Escro and searched it out. Verse 25. And they took of the fruit of the land in their hands and brought it down unto us and brought us word again and said, it is a good land which the Lord our God doeth give us.
Okay, these brothers checked it out and said, this is a good land that the Most High gave unto us. Keep on.
Verse 26. Notwithstanding ye would not go up, but rebel against the commandment of the Lord your God.
Kind of think of the brothers that rebelled against the commandment of the Lord their God. They saw a land and said, this land is good for cattle. They said, we don't want the land that the Most High has for us. We want to stop here. We want this land. And those brothers were slaughtered. The Lord unalived all those men. Right here, these brothers looked at the land that the Most High gave to us and said, this land right here, this is something good. This is something good. This is something that we should accept. This is something we should possess, not something to rebel against. Keep going.
Verse 27. And ye murmured in your tents and said, because the Lord hated us, he have brought us forth out of the land of Egypt to deliver us into the hand of the Amorites, to destroy us.
To destroy us. This is why it's so important again to be mindful of what you think. Be mindful of murmuring. Be mindful of what comes out of your mouth. You know what I mean? General Muhammad, where's the General Muhammad? Watch your goddamn mouth. Watch the things that you say. You say the wrong thing, it could get you killed. It could get you unalived, young man. You don't understand who the Lord is. Watch your mouth. Watch what you say. Because there were brothers that murmured against the Lord, and the Most High said, "Oh yeah, you want to talk against what I have for you? Let me put you in the hand of your enemies. Let me deliver you to the Amorites. Let's see how that goes." You see all the atrocities that happened to us in slavery? You want to see what it's like not to have the Lord's protection? Go ahead and murmur. We've seen history. We've seen our past. We see what our ancestors had to go through. Watch your mouth. Watch what you say. Keep going.
Wakan, verse 28. Whither shall we go up? Our brethren have discouraged our heart, saying, the people is greater and taller than we. The cities are great and walled up to heaven. And moreover, we have seen the sons of the Anakims there. Verse 29. Then I said unto you, dread not, neither be afraid of them.
God, this is wisdom. Dread not. Don't be afraid of them. You have to be afraid, you know what I mean, of your enemies. I have a land that is your inheritance. You didn't see what I did to those Egyptians? Sent that angel of death and slaughtered the Egyptians like it was nothing. That's the power that we have on our side. Don't be afraid of these men. Just keep my laws, statutes, and commandments. Keep on.
I think that was the end of the 7 verse.
That's the end of the 7? Let's get the next 7 in the Hebrew.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 30. Yahweh, Allahayah, come, lak, lapan yakam, ha'awa'ah, yalah, ham, lakam, kakal, ashar, Ashaha, Atham, Athakam, Bama, Tazarakam, Shalakia, Tazarayam, La'ayan, Yakam. Verse 31. Wabama, Debar, Ashar, Ra'ayath, Ashar, Nasha'ah ka Yahweh Alahayaka ka Ashar Yasha'ah Ayash Ath Banwa Bakar Hadarak, Ashar, Hala, Katham, Id, Ba'akam, Id, Ha'amar, Salakia, Hama, Kwawam, Hazaha, verse 32. Wabadabor, Hazaha, Ayan, Kam, Ma'a, my Yanam Ba Yahweh Alahaya come. Verse 33. Haha lak. Salakia. Ha ho ka. Lapan yakam. Badabor Ka Latha Wara Lakam Makwawam Lakhan Thakam Ba'ashar La Yol Ha Lara Ath Kam Badabor Ka Ashar Thalakawa Ba Wabain Na Ya Wam Ma. Verse 34. Wayash Ma'ai Yahweh Ath Kwawa Dabor Yakam Waya Kwatazapa Salakia Kwaya Salakia Waya Kwatazap Waya Shabai La Amar. Verse 35. Amah Ya Ra'aha Ayash Ba'ain Shayam Ba'oha Ha Dawa Ra Rarai Hazaha Ath Harataza Hatawab Ha Ashar Nasha Ba'aith Ya La Thatha La Abath Yakam. Verse 36. Zawa Lathya Kalab Ban Yapanha Ha'ovaha Yar Ainha Wala Wa Athan Ath Ha'arataza Ashar Darak Baha Wala Banya Wa Ya'ain Ashar Mala'ah Ahar Ya Yahweh. It's the end of the 7 verses.
Most High in Christ. All right. Anybody just jumping in? Read the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 30. All right, go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 30 in the English. The Lord your God, which goeth before you, he shall fight for you, according to all that he did for you in Egypt, before your eyes.
God, and this is why it's so important to keep the Passover every year. You know what I mean? What we're reading about is the Most High telling blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous to have faith. Keep your faith. And there's a practical way into building your faith. It's by seeing what the Lord does for you. Seeing what the Most High does for his people. Every year I go to the Passover and I see the number of brothers, you know what I mean? Every year it jumps up 1,000, I swear. And I'm watching miracles in front of my face. I'm watching brothers who are no longer addicted to drugs, brothers who no longer beat their wives, brothers who have fought to get out of prison, you know what I mean? And put down everything that was keeping them down and oppressing them as a man. I'm seeing thousands of brothers every year change their life, and that is a miracle. Yeah, go ahead.
We got a brother right here, right now, in the school working, who now has custody of his own son. You understand what I'm saying? These are the miracles that the Most High is working.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? These are miracles. We watched for hundreds of years the Christian church try. They failed. We watched Islam. It failed. You know what I mean? We watch all these different religions, all these different leaders. It failed. What Commanding General YAHANNA has us doing, it works. You know how many children were raised in a single mother household? The statistics on a young boy joining gangs and going to prison is at like 66% being raised by a single mother. This brother right here is a miracle. He fought and he got his son. These are the stories that you hear about in the I.S.U.P.K. Read that verse again.
Verse 30. The Lord have your God, which goeth before you. He shall fight for you, according to all that he did for you in Egypt, before your eyes.
Before your eyes. Imagine seeing. This is a hard thing to picture. Could you imagine waking up tomorrow and seeing all the firstborn of everything in a nation be slaughtered by the Most High? Could you imagine that? Millions of little boys, millions of the firstborn cattle, everything just dropped dead. This happened before our eyes at one time. And you're worried about taking this land that I have for you? You're worried about this man in front of you? This is nothing.
Hey, Slocky, sir, if I could.
Come on, go ahead.
What you Officer Mashal was bringing out about the miracles that we see for ourselves is so heavy, because it's brothers that you would never imagine would come over here and serve the Lord. I mean, you couldn't imagine some of the brothers that's in this school right now that you can see them serving the Lord after all the things they've been through in their life. You know, all the different drugs, the selling drugs, using drugs, you know what I'm saying? It's just so much. Growing up in this world, not knowing the truth, is definitely something powerful to see that brother change his ways, to see that sister stop being a whore. You understand? To see that brother step away from this world and really follow the Lord. That's a miracle. That's a miracle that I'm in here. It's a miracle this brother in here, miracle this brother in here, you know, and we witness these miracles. You know, we witness these miracles. These are miracles that we really need to take heed to and really hold close to us, because we seeing these miracles. That's why it should be easy for us to follow these laws. Salakia.
Kind of, that's the point. Go ahead, please.
Just add on what he's saying, like, you know, watching Detroit niggas come up in here and serve the Lord. East side Detroit niggas come up here and serve the Lord was the most amazing thing I witnessed. You know what I mean? East side Detroit, and they is not playing about the Most High. But yeah, that was it. Like,
God, it's so heavy. You know what I mean? I was saying that last week at Feast of First Fruits. We're sitting there celebrating the Feast of First Fruits. You telling me a group of niggas from Detroit getting together in the ghetto, keeping the Feast of First Fruits. And that is a fucking miracle.
And under Commander General YAHANNA, right? And under Commander General YAHANNA, it's every ghetto. You understand? It's every ghetto in America, and then shit, the barrios. You know what I mean? So it's a miracle, like you said. So.
Damn right. And the point, like Tazrock had said, you know, this is to build our faith. This is so that, you know what I mean, when the Lord tells us to do something, we shouldn't be murmuring, you know what I mean? We shouldn't be second guessing, because without that faith, you're going to disobey God. You know what I mean? Zephaniah 2:1, probably one of the coldest scriptures in the Bible. Gather yourselves together, O nation not desired. Gather together. See these miracles. Iron sharpens iron. You know what I mean? Stay around your brothers. Gather as much as you can. Scriptures say to prefer one another. You know what I mean? Prefer one another. What are you going to do on a Saturday if you're not at work? You go play pool with a bunch of white boys somewhere. What are you doing? Nothing. This is a holy convocation. Come together, gather with your brothers, hear about what they're doing. You know what I mean? Build up your faith. Stay around your brothers. This is what we need to do. Keep reading.
Verse 31. And in the wilderness, where thou have seen how that the Lord thy God bare thee, as a man doeth bear his son, in all the way that ye went until ye came into this place.
God, and as a good father, he bare us. He was very patient with us. He was patient with us. Because we witnessed, all that unaliving in Egypt. But we still talk shit. We still run our mouth. We still lost faith. We still built that golden calf. We still said, are you sure you can defeat these enemies in front of me? We're out in the wilderness. You're going to feed us? You're going to take care of us? Regardless of all this, the Most High bare us. He was patient. Keep going.
Verse 32. Yet in this thing ye did not believe the Lord your God.
Could you imagine seeing those Egyptians being slaughtered and you still didn't believe your God? That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. You know what I mean? Because we're seeing brothers in I.S.U.P.K. who did not lose their faith. We're seeing a brother, Commanding General YAHANNA, regardless of everything he saw, he did not lose his faith. He didn't lose faith in this truth. He didn't lose faith in teaching blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous. You have an identity. You have a culture. You have a way of life that you should be following. Regardless of what he was seeing, he kept his faith. And because of his faith, we get to see thousands of brothers in the UPK, thousands of sisters in the UPK. We get to learn our identity and our culture. We get to learn these scriptures, learn what it's saying, learn what it's meaning. You're listening to a brother right now read these scriptures in the Hebrew. You imagine a nigga in Detroit speaking Hebrew. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, yeah. Grab the mic.
Salakia, sir. Speaking about losing the faith, they seen the Lord part the waters. They seen the fire protecting them. And go back to that scripture, oppression makes the wise man mad. For you to see all those glorious things happen and still be afraid like your God is not there, like you're not having faith. You get manna from heaven, food just falling from the sky. You see all these miracles, you still don't have faith. You still murmuring, complaining. You still being strifeful and fearful. Oppression is crazy.
That's so heavy. Hey, if I could, sir.
Can I go ahead?
What you was just to touch on what you was just bringing out about Kahar here. That's a miracle, and I ain't thinking. I didn't look at it until you said it, but that's a miracle if I never seen one from a brother from Detroit, never knowing his original language, right. And he's reading Hebrew fluently.
If I could, I want you to keep finishing. This is why I get offended every time I hear a brother reading Hebrew and they say Salakia, they say forgive me, but I don't want to hear that shit, man. You learning your language and speaking Hebrew. No black man from Detroit should be speaking Hebrew. We're in Deuteronomy. This brother's been with me, reading from Genesis every week. Read the whole damn book in Hebrew. First 5 books of Moses. We're almost done Deuteronomy. Miracle. That is a miracle. Slaki, keep going.
Slaki, so you hit it on the head. That's a miracle. Just to learn your own language, something that was stripped from you, took it from you, beaten out of you. You understand what was you would be unalive trying to learn your speak your language when we knew our language. So it was beaten out of us for generations to generations and generations, where I never knew that was our original language until we got here. You understand? And to hear this brother speak it, read it, you understand, and understand it, that's a miracle. Them the miracles we talk about over here at ISUPK. It's a lot.
If I may, speaking on that, like the biggest miracle is that the Lord chose to keep that into the seven heads. You know what I mean? Went into them records and really broke down the Hebrew. You understand? Because they got the bastardized Hebrew, but we got the holy, the separate. You know what I mean? The Lashawan Kodash, that is a miracle that them seven heads really locked in like that in that time, going in libraries and really studying, man. That right there, when I teach that Hebrew class every week, it blows my mind, man. You know what I mean? Because they didn't get that. They didn't get that Lashawan Kodash. You understand? So that's a miracle.
That's heavy.
God, that's heavy. You know what I mean? Let's we could probably talk on this for hours. You know what I mean? So let's keep reading.
Wakan, this is verse 33. Who went in the way before you to search you out a place to pitch your tents in, and fire by night, to sue you by what way ye should go, and in the cloud by day.
Could you imagine that? We out in the wilderness, and the Most High is he put that cloud over us to lead us. You know what I mean? He even told us, don't leave these tents or this tabernacle until the cloud go up. I'm paraphrasing. You know what I mean? He was with us the whole way. These brothers saw that. And you still go out and murmur. That's insanity. You know what I mean? And something we can take from these stories, is what the brothers above me always tell me. When you're reading this Bible, you will learn what to do and what not to do. We can look at where our ancestors messed up. We can look at where they were blessed. You know what I mean? And they did good. We read about this all over the scriptures. You know what I mean? This is an example of something to never do. You got the Most High showing you his power in your face, and you're going to disobey him? That's insanity. Keep going.
Verse 34. And the Lord heard the voice of your words, and was wroth, and swear saying, verse 35, surely there shall not one of these men of this evil generation see that good land.
That's why none of them saw this good land. Because that was an evil thing that they did. Most of them said, I'm not letting you see this land. I'm not going to allow you to take 1 foot on this land. When you're going to sit up here and disobey me after everything I've done for you. Keep going.
Which I swear to give unto your fathers.
Keep going.
Verse 36. Save Caleb, the son of
Jephunneh, something like that. Keep going.
He shall see it, and to him will I give the land that he have trodden upon, and to his children, because he have wholly followed the Lord.
Save Caleb's, meaning except for Caleb. This brother right here is an honorable brother. This is a man that you should follow. This is a man that you should look at his story and say, you know what I mean? Caleb is somebody who, I strive to be. Well, again, we're reading UPK in the scriptures. Because you get to look at the man above you and say, man, this is somebody I want to strive to be. Somebody who I want to mimic myself after. This is somebody who has conquered demons. You know what I mean? What did Capricorn say? What's a demon to a cult leader? It's nothing. I want to hear about your goddamn demons. We know how to slay them here. This is a brother I want to follow, a brother I want to mimic. Keep going. That's the end of the 7. All right, let's grab the next 7 in the Hebrew.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 37. Gam Baya Ha Thanapa Yahweh Bagal Yakam La Ashar Gam Ashaha La'a Thaba'a Sham, verse 38. Yahweh Shalaki Yahawasha Ban Nawan Ha'amad Lapanyak Hawa'a Ya Da'a Shamaha Athawa Chaza Kwa Kaya Hawa'a Yanakol Noha Ath Yasharala, verse 39. Watap Come Ashar Ashamar Thumb La Baza Yaha Wabanya Come Ashar La'a Yadai Wa Haya Hawayam Tawab Warai Hamaha Yaba'a Wa Shamaha Walaham Ath Salaki Atha Nana Waham Yayar Shawaha, verse 40. Wa'a Thum Panwa Lakam Wasai Wa Hamada Bar Ha Darak Yum Sawap, verse 41. Wathai Nawa Watha Marwa Al Ya Khata Anwa La Yahweh Anahan Wa Na'al Ha Wanalach Wanawa Kakao Ashar Tazawa Nawa Yahweh Al Ha Yanwa Watha Chagar Wa Ayash Ath Kauya Malacham Thawa Wathaha Yanwa La'al Tha Hahar Ha, verse 42. Wayamar Yahweh Allah Amar Laham Al La'a Ta'al Wa Wala'a Thalak Mawa Kaya Ayan Naya Bakarab Come Wala'a Tha Nago Pawa La Panya Ayab Yakam. It's the end of the 7 verses.
Come, Most High in Christ. Let's get the next 7 in the English.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 37 in the English. Also, the Lord was angry with me for your sakes, saying, Thou also shalt not go in thither. verse 38. But Joshua, the son of Nun.
But Joshua, the son of Nun. This is another brother, who was worthy. Another brother who obeyed the Most High. Keep going.
Which standeth before thee. He shall go in thither. Encourage him, for he shall cause Israel to inherit it.
For he shall cause Israel to inherit it. So many times we say this book is a book of practical knowledge. You know what I mean? Like there was a time we had the 7 heads, like Ka'ar said. You know what I mean? And then there was a time where other brothers rose up and took on that mantle and said, we will follow the Lord. Don't think you're ever above being replaced. The Lord will replace you if you stop following him. We're seeing, we're reading a story of practical knowledge where a brother who is worthy to follow the Most High, he's saying, for he shall cause Israel to inherit it. Not Moses. Imagine all the things Moses saw after everything he saw, and he didn't get in that land. That is a very sad thing, for a brother in that position to fall from. But it happens. It can happen. This is a story that you can read and say, let this not be me. Let me learn from Moses. I said this in another class. Part of keeping the law, statutes, and commandments is having faith. Faith is a part of it. And there is a practicality to maintaining and keeping that faith. Keep going.
Verse 39. Moreover, your little ones, which ye said should be a prey, and your children, which in that day had no knowledge between good and evil, they shall go in thither, and unto them will I give it, and they shall possess it.
Keep going.
Verse 40. But as for you, turn you and take your journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea.
Keep going.
Verse 41. Then ye answered and said unto me, we have sinned against the Lord. We will go up and fight according to all that the Lord our God commanded.
And this is, one of the punishments that the Most High had for us. Because we sinned, the Most High said, you know what, because of this, you're going to go to war. You're going to go to war. Things aren't going to be so easy for you. You're going to have to work for this inheritance. Keep going.
And when ye had girded on every man his weapons of war, ye were ready to go up into the hill.
Keep going.
Verse 42. And the Lord said unto me, say unto them, go not up, neither fight, for I am not among you, lest ye be smitten before your enemies.
And again, this is the basis of keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. It's called discipline. Book of Wisdom of Solomon says, for the love of wisdom is the beginning of discipline. Most High said, go gird up your loins, get your guns, get your body armor, get ready for war. After we did that, he said, don't go to war. Imagine that. You sitting up here thinking you're about to go to war, then your father is like, nope, stop, don't do this. And if you're a brother who has children, you can understand this. There was a good lesson that Christ, Yahweh, taught us. And it's that a good way to understand the Most High is to understand that he is a father. Sometimes you just want to see that your children obey what it is you tell them to do. I've had my children on punishment, and I said, you know what, just raise your hand. Just put your hand up, just hold it there. And they put their hand up, and I'm like, okay, see, you can listen. You can follow instructions. You know what, I want you to start jumping. Jump 10 times. You jump 9 times, we're going to have a problem. You jump 15 times, we're going to have a problem. Oh, you jump 10 times? Good, you showed me you can listen. Let's scaffold. Show me that you can discipline yourself. Let's just start there. If I tell you to do something, get it done. Don't add, don't take away. Just do what it is I tell you. That's what a good father does. He teaches his children. He teaches us discipline, teaches us the beginning of discipline. That's what we need to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. Discipline. Keep reading.
Verse 43. So I spake unto you, and ye would not hear, but rebelled against the commandment of the Lord, and went presumptuously up into the hills. I think that's the end of the 7th service.
Good night. And what do you think happened after that? The Most High said, don't go to war against these people, because I am not with you. I'm not with you. That is literally the example of a good father. You see what I'm saying? Don't go to that danger, because I'm not with you. And these people right here, they went up to their enemies. Let's get the next 7 in the Hebrew, and then we'll close out the class.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 43. Wa'ad dabar ala yakam wal la'a shamai thumb wa thamar wa ath paya Yahweh wa tha zadwa Wathai wa hahar ha, verse 44. Waya taza'a ha'amor ya hayashab wahar haha waha lakwar athkam Wayar Dapawa Athkam Ka'ashar Dayashar Yan Ha Dabar Yam Waya Kathwa Athkam Mashai Yar Ad Har Maha, verse 45. Wathashab wa Watha Bakawa Lapanya Yahweh Wala'ai Shammai Yahweh Bakwal come Wala'ai Ha'azarian Al Yakam, verse 46. Wathashab wa Bakwadash Yam Rabayam Ka Yam Ashar Yashar Batham. Deuteronomy 2, verse 1. Wana pan. Wana sa'a. Hama dabar ha. Darak. Yum. Sawap. Ka'ashar dabar Yahweh. Alaya. Wanasab. Ath. Har. Sha'ayar. Yum Yum. Rabbayam, verse 2. Waya wa Amar, Yahweh, Al Ya, La Amar. It's the end of the 7th verse.
Come, Most High in Christ. All right, let's get the last 7 verses, and then we'll get into the prayers.
Deuteronomy 1:43 in English. So I spake unto you, and ye will not hear, but rebelled against the commandment of the Lord.
I told you to do something, and you didn't listen. I didn't tell you to jump 10 times. I said jump 9 times. That's what I said. But you didn't listen. Keep going.
And went presumptuously up the hill, up into the hill.
Presumptuously. You had all this zeal. You had all this testosterone in you, young man. What do they say about the kids? You know, you're a little too anxious, rambunctious. You know what I mean? They love to label our young boys saying they all got ADHD or something. You know, a little too much energy in you. You went up presumptuously. Keep going.
Verse 44. Oh, Shalaki.
Yep, 44.
Verse 44. And the Amorites, which dwelt in the mountains, came out against us and chased you.
And chased you. Imagine that. I told you not to do it. I told you not to do it. This is something you have to learn as a father. Always be right. Always be right when you tell your child something. When you tell your 15-year-old son, don't mess with that woman. Don't do it. I will not be with you. Don't do it. I remember seeing this sister there. Yeah, and I thought as a young man, you know, this was a bad sister. You know what I mean? She Colombian sister. 14 years old, pregnant. She had a badass booty on her. 14 years old, pregnant. 16 years old, pregnant by another man. 18 years old, pregnant by another man. 18 years old, and then we out there, shalom, like that. And then I remember, you know, going to a party with his sister one time, and our one boy was with us, and he's looking at her, licking his lips, and and we're telling this man, don't do it, do not do it. Talking to the sister how, you know, she has this plan to get, you know, so many men, to get pregnant by so many men, so that she, you know, she can be retired by the time she's, you know, 25 years old. Just a lot of things are retired. You know what I mean? It's a very disgusting thing that she was doing. You know, taught to her by poor leaders. You know, by a sister with a, you know, a very dark heart. You know, a woman that needed to be healed, taught an evil thing to her daughter. You know what I mean? But as a father, you know, as a man with some wisdom, you know, who's lived on this earth for a while, you can look at that woman and say, don't mess with that woman. Don't do it. That's what we're reading right here. The Lord said, don't do it. I will not be with you. I am not with you. Don't go to war against these people. Keep reading.
And chased you as bees do.
And because of that, they had the ability to destroy us. This is what evil is in the Bible. Punishments. We said, Benjamin might say this, who won't hear must feel. I'm sure Judah has a saying like that too. You know what I mean? You don't listen, you're going to feel. That's what evil is, punishment. You don't want to feel the punishments, of making a poor decision. Don't learn the hard way. Keep going.
And destroy you in Seir, even into Hormah.
They destroyed us. They destroyed us. They had the ability to conquer us because we disobeyed. Keep going.
Verse 45. And ye returned and wept before the Lord.
And just like a son does, Daddy, I fucked up. Dad, I should have listened to you. That, man, you were right all along, Dad. The whole time you knew what you were talking about. And what do you think a good father does? Keep going.
But the Lord would not hearken unto your voice.
Nigga, I don't want to hear that shit. I told you not to do it. I told you, dumbass, don't touch that woman. I told you. Now you can understand why the Lord doesn't hear our prayers. Man, I ain't listening to that shit. I told you not to eat pork. I told you not to eat shrimp. I told you not to eat crab. I told you not to touch that whore. I told you not to do it. Man, I don't want to hear nothing you have to say. Keep going.
Nor give ear unto you.
I ain't giving my. I don't want to hear what happened. I don't even want to know the story. I don't want to hear it. That's what a good father does. We have to learn from these stories. And when Christ said, not one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, and he spoke on, and you teach a man not to keep the least of these commandments. Don't think those small things don't matter. When he tells you to be at the feast days, when he tells you to be at the Sabbath, when he tells you, to put on these clothes, not to be feminine, to carry yourself in a certain way, not to be liars. You know what I mean? There's so many commandments that we read about in this book. Don't touch a woman when she's on her period. Separate when you're sick. I was talking to somebody the other day, I think it was Katab, and I was telling him, one time me and my rib did the thing, and nobody changed the sheets. And I was looking at those sheets, differently. As a brother starting to get a little more wisdom, I'm like, damn, what's gonna happen if we don't change these sheets? You know what I mean? I'm getting tired of all this goddamn laundry, but I know the Lord said to change the sheets. Maybe it's wisdom to listen. You know what I mean? Pay attention to the small things.
It's lucky, if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just started putting another sheet down, but so I went at the chest.
Man. Yeah, get into school, you'll get some wisdom, you know what I mean? But this is the spirit of the Most High. That's why the Lord says he doesn't listen, he doesn't hear sinners' prayers. You know what I mean? This isn't some magical book that we're reading. I don't hear you because, nigga, I told you not to do it. I told you over and over and over not to do it. Now you're dying of cancer after the 1,000th cigarette, and you want me to listen to what you have to say? I'm not hearing it. What's up? If you want to know something, go ahead.
Hey, Salakia.
Hey, Salakia,
leave those boxes there for the time being. We can work around it. We might not get to those windows. So if we have to, we'll move them all together at one time. So that's enough right there, space right there. Throughout it. Salaki, sir.
All right, keep going. Yeah, we got to finish out this class.
Verse 46. So ye abode in Kadesh many days, according to the days that ye abode there.
Is that the end of the 7 verses?
Oh, come.
Okay, come. Keep going.
Deuteronomy 2, verse 1 in the English. Then we turned and took a journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea, as the Lord spake unto me, and we compassed Mount Seir many days.
Come. And just as a son that gets corrected, like, okay, damn, we messed up. I'm going to listen now. How many punishments do we have to go through before we finally say, you know what, I'm tired of getting my ass beat. I'm going to just do what you say. Keep going.
Verse 2. And the Lord spake unto me, saying.
Come. And the Lord spake unto me, saying. This verse is all over the Bible because this matters. When the Lord is speaking to you, shut up and listen. Hear what he has to say. You know what I mean? Because he's going to correct you, and then he's going to say, and the Lord spake unto me, saying, and the Lord said unto you. Because this is what we're supposed to follow. This is what we're supposed to listen to. You know what I mean? Got to humble ourselves and be ready to hear what the Most High has to say. All right, so with that, we're going to end Saturday Sabbath service. Men of Israelite Majim, which means stand.
YAHANNA, which means to Israel.
Bashim Yah Shabarak Yah.
Bashim Yah Shabarak Yah.
Men of Israel, salute the scrolls.
Yah Bashim Yah Shabarak Yah. Men of Israel.
Yeah, we'll show you. Come on up. How about Sheila B'Shabrak? Yeah. Sign curse.
How about Sheila B'Shabrak? Yeah. How about Sheila B'Shabrak? Yeah. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
That's what he's showing. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Barak Yah.
Barak, Yah.
And what we said in the English is, may the Most High, in the name of Christ, bless you.
That's right.
Mazum, which means to stand. Serpanya Hakodum, which means turn and face the east. The Lord's Prayer. Abanau.
Abanau.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Shimka.
Yahweh.
Malakaka.
Malakaka. Taba'ah. Ratazayaka. Hayah. Ashah. Maharatazah. Kawa. Hayah. Hashemayim. Nathanael. Come. Gab. Yawam. Rasalakna. Kasalakna. Kawakna. Wala'ah. Tabayana. Balasayawan. Abor. Awshayna. Mayan. Rad. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wala'al. Wala'al Tabarak. Walayam. Aman.
What we said in the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done
in earth. As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not.
And lead us not
into temptation.
But
deliver us. From evil.
From evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
The cops for power. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah.
Baba Kashah.
Baba Kashah.
Thundernow.
The Thundernow.
Akak.
Akak. Lara Parah. Karamakala. Lakal Madawa. Akak. Latahar. Matas Arani. Akak. Mahakayam. Amathi. Akak. Arakawat. Fatima Allah. Lagar Shun. Hashem. Yahushua. The water Aman.
In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Bless Israel. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah.
Barak Lanau.
Barak Lanau.
Ayasha Allah.
Ayasha
Wahabayah.
Wahabayah. Supari.
Hashem.
Yahweh Shah. The water Aman.
In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayani.
Ayani.
Alahari.
Alahari.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Zari.
Zari.
Zari. Ayn.
Ayn. Yahweh.
Ashah.
Ashah. Shamayam. Ratazah.
Ayathan.
Ayathan. Lamawat.
Gorka. Al Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Ana.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah. Layashun. Shawamar. Yasharal. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Zorka. Al-Yad. Yamyanka. Yamamam. Hashemach. La'ah. Lakaka. Wayiraq. Loyalak. Yahweh. Lashamarka.
Korad.
Korad.
Yashamar.
Lashamar.
Askapashka.
Askapashka.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'aka,
Taza'aka,
Wabu'aka,
Wabu'aka,
Mayathai,
Mayathai,
I Awalam.
Wa'ai.
In the English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hill.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hill.
From whence cometh my help?
With which cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasharal
he that keepeth Yahshua
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth
From this time forth,
and even forevermore.
for even forevermore.
Psalms 83. Alahayim.
Allahayim,
Al-Damiyam.
Al-Damayam,
Al-Thakarash.
Al-Thakarash,
Al-Thashaqat.
Al-Thashaqas,
Yahanna.
Yahanna,
Al-Yabi.
Al-Yabika,
Yahami Yawan.
Yahammiyawam,
Washamana Yakab.
Washamana Yakam,
Nasha'aw.
Lasha'aw,
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash,
Aymak.
Aimaka,
Yan Yawa.
Ramyawa,
Suwa.
Suwa,
Wayataya Tazu.
Wayahaya Tazubu,
Al Tazu Kawayak.
Al-Tashabu Wanyaka,
Morwa.
Amorwa,
Kawa.
Makawa,
Wamakaki.
Walikaku,
Goria.
Magoraya,
Wala'ai.
Wala'ai,
Yazakar.
Yashakar,
Shem Yasharal.
Shem Yasha'al,
Awa.
Awa,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Naya Tazu.
Tazubu,
La.
La,
Kadwa.
Yakawa,
Yaka.
Al-Yaka,
Goria.
Goria,
Yakaraka.
Yakaraki,
Ahoya.
Ahoya,
Adawam.
Alawam,
Washamai.
Bashamai,
Alayam.
Alayam,
Mawa'abu.
Ma'abu,
Gari.
Wahagari,
Rabal.
Gabal,
Amawan.
Wa'amawan,
Amalak.
Amalak,
Palashat.
Palashat,
Amin Shabi.
Anishabi,
Tazu.
Tazubu,
Lam Ashu.
Lam Ashwa,
Lamawa.
Lalawa,
Amam.
Amam,
Ayawa.
Ayawa,
Sawa.
Sawa,
Bayalawa.
Labanilawa,
Salah.
Salah,
Shah.
Asha,
Laham.
Laham,
Kamadi.
Kamani,
Kasayasa Ra'ab.
Kasayasha Ra'ab,
Kayabi.
Kayabi,
Manakor.
Malakor,
Kayashawa.
Koyashua,
Nashamadi.
Lashamayu,
Ba'ayanda Ra'ab.
Balayanda Ra,
Hayawa.
Ayawa,
Yaman.
Yaman,
Adam.
La'adam,
Shayatam.
Shayatam,
Nariyabu.
Nalayawa,
Kara'ab.
Kara'al,
Wakazabak.
Wakazabak,
Wakazabak.
Wakazabak,
Wakatazor.
Wakatazor,
Mana'ai.
Mana'ai,
Kalnasi Akamu.
Kalanasi Akamu,
Ashar.
Ashar,
Morwa.
Amora,
Nairusha.
Nairusha,
Anawa.
Lanawa,
Ah.
Ah,
Naiwa.
Nagawa,
Alahayam.
Alahayam,
Alahaya.
Alahayam,
Shayatam.
Shayatam,
Kagogula.
Kagogula,
Kwash.
Kakwash,
Panya Rakat.
Lapani Rakat,
Sa'ash.
Sa'ash,
Saba Ira Ira.
Lava Ira Yaira,
Wakalaba.
Wakalaba,
Talahat.
Talahat,
Ariyam.
Ariyam,
Kantaradam.
Kantaradam,
Wasa Ira.
Basa Irika,
Wabasat Wapaka.
Wadasawa Paka,
Tabahalam.
Tadabalam,
Mala'ai.
Mala'ai,
Payaham.
Payaham,
Palawan.
Palawan,
Wayabakoshu.
Wayabakosta,
Shimka.
Shimka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yabashwa.
Yabasa,
Wayabahol.
Wayabahola,
Aya Ai.
Ayadai,
Wayakaparu.
Wayakaparwa,
Wayabadu.
Wayabadu,
Wayadawai.
Wayadawai,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Atha.
Atha,
Shimka.
Shimka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Baka.
Labaka,
Ayawan.
Ayawan,
Al-Kaha Rakazai.
Akaharatasa,
What we said in the English, keep not thou silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo.
For lo.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up their head.
Have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted.
And consulted.
Against thy hidden ones.
Against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come.
Come.
And let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Yasharallah.
That the name of Yasharallah.
May be no more remembered.
May be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Gabal.
Gabal.
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also is joined with them.
Assur also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kizon.
At the brook of Kizon.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They came as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a reb.
Make their nobles like a rib.
And like Z.
And like Z.
Yea.
Yea.
All the princes of Sabbath.
All the princes of Sabbath.
And of Zalmunna.
And of Zalmunna.
Who said.
Let
us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of Yahweh in possession.
The houses of Yahweh in possession.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled.
And troubled.
Forever.
Forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou. Whose name alone.
Is
Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Of the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
Bless his prayer. Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah.
Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Yaka Allah.
Wa Yaka Allah.
Wa Alahim.
Wa Alahim.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Alawak Yahanna.
Alawak Yahanna.
Ha Alawapi.
Ha Alawapi.
Hasarani.
Hasarani.
Aquatas Ayani.
Aquatas Ayani.
Akayoni.
Akayoni.
Waha Akwafi.
Waha Akwafi.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
The water Aman.
The water Aman.
In the English, bless you Yahweh.
Bless you Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yahanna.
Commanding General Yahanna.
The general.
The general.
The captain.
The captain.
The officer.
The officer.
The trooper.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you so big.
Thank you so big.
This is the curses prayer. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evil.
Send evil.
And curses.
And curses.
And punishment.
And punishment.
And destruction.
And destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
That speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evil.
Send evil.
And curses.
And curses.
And punishment.
And punishment.
And destruction.
And destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
And shake loose.
The treasure.
The treasure.
Of the rich of Israel.
Of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter. Into thy sanctuary.
Enter thy sanctuary.
Send evil.
Send evil.
And curses.
And curses.
And punishment.
And punishment.
And destruction.
And destruction.
To the Edomites. Edomites,
to the Edomites,
and the nation,
and the nation,
and their drug dealers,
and their drug dealers,
the court system,
the court system,
the prison system,
the prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
all the governments of our enemies,
all the governments of our enemies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic Church,
the Pope,
Islam,
Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation,
skinheads,
Posse Comitatus,
the
gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airwaves, the cable access channel, and the radio channel, Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahawashi, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers, and punish all the heathen that come up against us, as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angel that hath done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahawashi. Thank you always. So be it.
Sir, it's means turn. Any brother like to be anointed?
Does any other brother want to be anointed? We can get you all up now. All right. Go ahead and pour the oil on all their heads. All right, this prayer is just for us up here to say and repeat. This is the anointing prayer. Yabaraki Yahweh. Wayashamarka. Ya'ar Yahweh. Panyawa. Alyaka. Wayakunka. Yasha'a Yahweh. Panyawa. Alyaka. Wayashamlaka. Shalom. Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahawashi. Barak. Rapah. Magun. Arwadi.
Yashar.
Shakari. Say it loud. Say it loud.
Oh, Jakari.
Say it again.
Jakari.
Ba'ashem Yahushua. The water Aman. What we said in English is Yahweh bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Yahweh, in the name of Yahawashi, bless, heal, shield, and protect. All right? Go ahead, Carl.
That being said, we're going to close out with Israel. Amajim Shabbat. Amajim Barak.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah.
That's my top. Dismiss.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West.